Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar, Strengthening Telecom Security, the DNS4EU project organized by the Romanian National Cybersecurity Directorate and WHALEBONE. My name is Răzvan Stoica. I'm a communications expert at DNSC, and I am honored to be your host today. We are pleased to welcome participants from various fields, representatives of the National Authority for Communication Management and Regulation in Romania, major Romanian telecom operators, universities, small and medium-sized enterprises, and other governmental institutions. Today's event will be recorded, and we kindly ask for your consent. Please also keep your microphones muted during the presentation to avoid background noise. If you have any questions or comments, please write them in the chat. We will address them during the dedicated Q&A session at the end. Short introduction. In recent years, the challenges, risks, and security threats in cyberspace have intensified considerably. Cybersecurity has become a necessity requiring integrated, comprehensive approaches. The adoptions of new and ongoing cybersecurity strategies, substantial financial investments, and rapid, ambitious organizational adaptations. As a result, the response capabilities of both governments and telecommunications operators must evolve at the same pace as cyber attacks through both preventive measures and specialized intervention, ensuring a high level of preparedness against emerging threats. Today we have an exciting agenda prepared. We will start with the presentation of DNSC delivered by my colleague Daniela Tapi, who will provide an overview of our mission and key activities. Then Daniela Tapi will continue with the presentation of the DNS4EU and the European DNS Shield project, a crucial initiative to enhance DNS security and resilience across Europe. Finally, William Pelli, a threat intelligence lead at WHALEBONE, will share his insights during the session titled From DNS4EU to Global Telco Security, Leveraging CERT Insights for Advanced Threat Intelligence, highlighting how threat intelligence capabilities can be developed and scaled globally. To officially kick off today's agenda, I'm pleased to invite my colleague Daniela Tapi, who will start with an overview of DNSC and its key initiatives. Daniela, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Răzvan. I will share my presentation in a few seconds. Okay. So, everyone see the screen? Okay, nice to meet you all. Hello, everyone. My name is Daniela Tapi. I'm an expert in accessing funds, implementing and managing cybersecurity projects in the Romanian National Cybersecurity Directorate, named shortly as DNSC. And I am the coordinator of DNS4EU and the European DNS Shield project on behalf of DNSC. I will start my presentation today with a general overview of our organization, skipping through our main responsibilities and functions, and of course presenting in a brief summary main projects we are involved in. And after this general overview of our organization, I will continue with the DNS4EU project guidelines and perspectives. Okay. So the Romanian National Cybersecurity Directorate was established in September 2021 as a specialized body of the Central Public Administration under the authority of the Government of Romania and the coordination of the Prime Minister. We have legal personality being entirely financed through the state budget, through the General Secretary of the Romanian government. Previously, we act as computer emergency response team in Romania, but after establishing the directorate, we took over all activities of the former CERT role. So our mission, long-term vision, is to ensure the cybersecurity of the national cyberspace in close collaboration with all competent authorities and relevant actors, trying to become an international class institution as recognized leader in cybersecurity. We focus our activities to act as cyber hub, and we try to perform these roles, connecting stakeholders from businesses, from academia and research, from government, from public authorities, also large operators and internet service providers. And of course, we like to conclude many partnerships at European and international level with different stakeholders and allies. Here is the theme of our cybersecurity ecosystem in Romania. And as you see, the directorate is right in the middle, in the core of this ecosystem. So we collaborate and in various levels, mainly horizontally or vertical hierarchy, with main ministries, with presidential administration, with the government, with the National Coordination Center, and with the large European cybersecurity institutions. We are part of the governing board of ENISA, European Union Agency for the Cybersecurity, and of ACCC, the European Cybersecurity Competence Center and Network, which is based here in Bucharest. Established by law, we perform key roles and responsibilities at national level. We are the competent authority for the national civilian cyberspace, including the management of risks and cyber incidents. We perform function for strategy and planning at national level, conducting the public strategies and policies in the field of cybersecurity. The directorate is also the national competent authority for regulation, supervision, and control. And we are responsible of the implementation of the NIS2 directive in Romania, which was already done by issuing the emergency ordinance 155 at the end of last year. on establishment of a framework for the cybersecurity of networks and information systems in the national civilian cyberspace. Also, we coordinate and guidance and offer support of sectoral cyber security incident response team. We cooperate and collaborate with many stakeholders, ensuring and the cooperation framework in order to carry out specific cybersecurity activities, perform training programs, education schemes, and awareness campaigns. Also, the directorate is the National Cybersecurity Certification Authority and performs on behalf of Romania the representation function at European and international level. Also, we perform research and development activities, and we act as National Center for Managing Cyber Crisis in Peacetime. Nevertheless, also we are responsible of the function of education and training in the field of cybersecurity at national level, and of course, we perform many projects and develop new partnerships and sustainable activities on the European funding schemes. I will detail a little bit further some of these projects. So we have a collaborative approach in this field that I mentioned, and we try to bring Romania as recognized leader in the field of cybersecurity at European level. A few selected projects where we are involved. Our main project developed in 2023 was an early warning and real-time information system, Project ROSAT, of 14 million euros, funded by European Regional Development Fund, which is now in the sustainability period, having as main objective to increase the operational capacity of the directorate in order to prevent, identify, analyze, and respond to cybersecurity incidents. Also, we perform to the operationalized SOC different audits on multiple national stakeholders. Also on other projects developed under Horizon 2020 program in the last 4 years. Here, Geiger, Cityscape, Iris, and Secant. All these projects, you can find more details about them on our website, DNSC.ro, on a dedicated section about this project. I will also continue with actual projects in implementation founded by the European program of research Horizon Europe. It's called Dynamic and Endurance. 2 projects focused on critical infrastructures and their reaction to cybersecurity issues. Also, the project that we will present today, DNS4EU and European DNS Shield, which is founded by HADEA through Connecting Europe Facility digital program. And in the last 2 years, We have gained more than 20 projects funded by the Digital Europe program, most of them funded by ACCC and as granting authority, with different topics and objectives. Most of them, of course, focused on increasing cybersecurity capabilities of the partners. So yes, these were main projects, but of course we have also in implementation a project on Recovery and Resilience Fund, which has as main goal to create new cybersecurity competencies for society and economy. And of course, in the field of research and development, we are currently implementing a project funded by the National Research and Development Ministry by UFIS HADEA. It's a project named System for Scanning and Mapping IP Resources in Romania, with the aim of early detection of cyber threats, IP radar. Okay, so thank you for your attention. These were the main projects where we are involved. You will receive also all these slides in the end of the presentation. Now I would like to skip to the project DNS4EU, previously to my partner from WHALEBONE. To make a short introduction in the main objective and the topics of the project. So the Romanian Directorate is currently implementing the DNS4EU and European DNS Shield project, which is financed through the granting authority European Health and Digital Executive Agency under the type of action Connecting Europe Facility Infrastructure project. So the project started in January 2023. It's a 36 months project and will end this year in December. Total value of the project is 6.2 million euro, being 50% co-financed by the stakeholders. These are the main topics. Short description of the consortium, which are the structure of the structure elements of the DNS4EU project, the main pillars, and of course, which is the DNSC contribution in the project. So the consortium is led by WHALEBONE from the Czech Republic and bring together experience of many partners from 10 countries. And represents an initiative of the European Commission to provide an alternative to the dominant public DNS resolvers in the market. So we all have access to the internet through domain names. Therefore, their protection is an essential component of a government's cybersecurity strategy. Based on this, the goal of this project and of the European Commission also is strengthen the digital security and independence of the European Union in order to provide to the citizens, companies, and institutions a secure and privacy compliant recursive DNS. Which were the challenges which stated as the design of this project. The governmental institutions and citizens were not well protected with and have slow reaction on threats. So this protection on DNS level were not located in the European Union. Based on this, the solution was to create an independent EU-based DNS protection with real-time reaction on threats and with easy distributions to the citizen and institutions. The goal of this project is to protect 100 million euro citizens at the DNS level. How will be achieved this goal? By central protection of government institutions, by superior DNS resolution and internet service providers, by strengthened collaboration with computer emergency response team and cybersecurity incident response teams network, endorsing their participation to enhance threat intelligence exchange. Also, the public EU resolver will provide a free and reliable DNS resolution service, which will be accessible to all the end users. So we target privacy, security, digital sovereignty for 100 million European citizens. What we want, we ensure that the data will stay 100% in the European digital space, and we will prove the model works on our more than 300 customers worldwide. Which are the main pillars mentioned at the beginning? Governments and public institutions, telco, telecom operators and internet service providers, public reservers for end users, and of course, threat intelligence exchange. Based on this, the chronology of the project, you can see in this slide the very good representation of all activities. So starting in 2023, the project is developed till the end of this year and will attract end users. We'll have this year a public launch of the DNS4EU service, and at the beginning of next year in 2026, will come for the sustainability period and continuous service improvement. So from the technological point of view, the project combines cloud and on-premises component delivered through publicly available resolvers. And thanks to introduction to ICP networks. This aspect will secure a significant adoption rate among the residential, corporates, and public end users at the European level. Also, the maturity of DNS4EU solution will be ensured by adopting latest security and privacy enhancing standards. Finally, which is the Romanian National Cybersecurity Directorate contribution in the project, we are involved in the project activities concerning technology, deployment, premium, and wholesale services in security by collaboration with cybersecurity incidents response team community. We also are responsible of creating user guides and support materials about lawful filtering at European level, about digital security requirements, and of course, legal, ethics, and policy issues. As a brief summary, we will create the support guides, which will be represented by audiovisual materials and web applications and other support materials, which will provide clear instructions for setting up DNS for individuals. We will prepare some tools for automated coverage of the lawful filtering, and we have the responsibility of digital security requirements by linking the project topics with technical recommendations supplied by European legislation in the field of cybersecurity. So the DNS will be easy to configure by the end users and supporting a wide range of applications. Also, the NIS2 directive recommended the DNS for the DNS service, and we should take appropriate and proportional technical and organizational measures to manage the risks of the security of the network and to support the delivery of essential services. So for more details, you can find accurate information on the project website, join DNS4EU. And also you can write your comments or questions in chat, trying to respond in the Q&A session at the end of this webinar. So this was my presentation. Thank you for your attention. As I mentioned, you will receive all slides after the meeting. And you can join for more information the stakeholder group on the project website, receiving news and latest announcements about this project. Thank you once again, and let me introduce now William Pelly, the Threat Intelligence Lead at WHALEBONE, which is the leader of the project and of the consortium, to dive you into leveraging CERT insights for advanced threat intelligence. So thank you, William. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Let me quickly take my presentation. First of all, can you hear me properly, everyone?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. Let me see. Just a second. Okay, I cannot share the presentation, so I will just share my entire screen and I will pull the presentation. Okay, can you see the presentation now?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So as Daniela introduced the project DNS4EU, I would like to introduce it from the part of threat intelligence, talk about the WHALEBONE and our threat intelligence solutions, which are securing the world. So first of all, I would like to say that 92% of current threats in the cyberspace are using DNS in some way. This is a statement from Anna Neuberger from NSA. of America. And as we can see from many statistics, the rising threat of DNS threats are rising every year. And this is where the WHALEBONE and DNS4EU solutions are coming. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is William Peli. I'm threat intelligence specialist and also a lead in WHALEBONE. And as I like to always say, the current threat landscape is quickly evolving. It's changing every year. And currently, the speed is everything. It's not just about identifying the threats, as many SOC teams do, but it's also important to stop them before they can cause any damage. And this is where the regional threat intelligence give us the edge to protect everyone from such emerging threats. We have seen the significant rise of regionally focused cyber threats in the last year. The ransomware attacks were quickly rising in the last year. We have seen over 5,600 ransomware attacks in the last year, which were regionally targeting critical sectors. We have seen significant increase of 0 days attacks that were focusing on specific regional infrastructures within the European Union, and also a rise of IoT attacks within companies of targeted phishings and specific attacks. So this is where the DNS4EU project and also WHALEBONE comes with its products and solutions for such threats. So as Daniela mentioned, the DNS4EU is an initiative of European Commission with the goal of providing safe, independent, private DNS resolution for citizens of European Union, governments and institutions. And our goal is to provide alternative usage of DNS services usually offered by non-EU companies. And so basically about the product overview, we have, as a WHALEBONE and DNS4EU, we have multiple products differentiating on the specific target of users. So we offer a commercial offering for governments, for national NCCs, governmental bodies with either on-prem, cloud, or hybrid deployment. This is where my colleague George who is also here in the meeting, who can help you with assistance of explanation how we help governments with our products. Then next of our customers are ISPs and telcos, which are the primary subject of customers we have, which are the telcos. And we offer them special end customer portal, integrations, regulations of national regulatory lists. We give them the reports of network insights, what we can see. And this is what we call Aura, which we offer to telcos. And for ISPs, we have the Peacemaker and Immunity. And the next one, which is the DNS4EU project, are the public resolvers, which are the free resolvers that will be offered free for public for all the citizens of European Union, which will be launching the next month. And it's mostly focused on community-driven threat intelligence exchange, where we ensure the data are private and anonymized. And we have multiple filtering options, such as adult content or advertisement that can be filtered out from the DNS communication. And we have over, I believe, 14 currently resolvers deployed all over the European Union. So about the WHALEBONE, just quickly and briefly, we are a cybersecurity company which is located in Brno, Czech Republic. We offer DNS security, as I mentioned, mostly to telcos, ISPs, and enterprises. We have our products are already protecting more than 400 companies, and we can see daily millions of customers being protected from malware, phishing schemes, DOH, and any other threats that are lurking in the cyberspace currently. And our main goal is to protect 1 billion users on the global scale. And as Daniela mentioned, our consortium, I will just briefly go through this. WHALEBONE is the project leader of DNS4EU, and we have multiple members of the consortium from multiple parties and agencies, such as universities, law companies, cybersecurity agencies, researchers, TLD regulators, and many others. So about the threat intelligence, this is the main key subject of the presentation. Is the exchange of the threat intelligence. Currently, the biggest challenge for national CERTs of European Union is the resolution or propagation how to protect the end user or the critical sector, because the CERTs and national CERTs are really effective on finding quickly emerging threats within their region or country, but they have an issue of how to quickly propagate it to the critical sector, to the end users, to the citizens, so they can be protected before the threat can cause any harm or damage for them. And this is where the DNS4EU comes. So basically, this is the solution where the newly identified threats of the national CERTs and SOC teams are quickly analyzed within our backend, and they are straight sent to the resolvers in order to block such threats from the citizens in order to protect them. And this is happening within few seconds, which compared to the standardized way of reporting threat to critical sectors can take up to a few days. So how do we do a threat intelligence within WHALEBONE or DNS4EU? We take data from the national CERTs, antivirus vendors, other research vendors, university toolings, and many other. We combine it with the passive DNS traffic that we can see, and we have our own malware research and analysis within WHALEBONE that we use. We grab all those data, we send it to our backends, where we have multiple toolings and layers in order to give or assign a score to each IOC or domain. Such of them are, for example, the machine learning models. We look at the historical analysis of such domain, the statistics, the information of compromise of such domain. We take those, evaluate it, assert a score to such domain, and if it goes past the threshold, we immediately send it to WHALEBONE resolver or the DNS4 resolver. And this is iterative approach where we all the time are iterating all over through the backends, so we have the most up-to-date data, and we also take the feedback from the community or from our customers in case we are missing maybe some kind of a malicious domain, or they think that we have a domain which is a false positive or is not a malicious anymore. And using MISP, which is a open source sharing platform for mostly for CERTs, NCCs, SOCs, and others, for the threat intelligence sharing of IOCs and threats. We use this MISP for the threat intelligence exchange with national CERTs. And thanks to them, we can see even the context, the text, and everything that they can provide us in order to help us give the best accuracy score for such a threat. Those were just some of the sources that we have in WHALEBONE, but that's not everything. So as I mentioned, the CERTs are the main key reason of the DNS4EU, and that is also because we want to strengthen the European Union from the perspective of threat intelligence, because as we had with my colleague meetings with 95% of national CERT teams of European Union, we can see that many of them are not cooperating with any other national teams. And with the DNS4EU, we want to help them cooperate and collaborate with each other so we can strengthen the resilience of European Union. As our customers are usually telcos, they also have some SOC teams, or some banks are also one of the external feeds that are providing us within their research of malicious domains. We also analyze the big data traffic from multiple networks all over the globe. We have neural networks for the behavioral security. We have partnerships with local companies in Czech Republic that are focusing on specific threats. And in the past year, we have been successful to go global, to have partnerships with local companies within the world. We are great at DGA and DNS tunneling, where we can detect algorithms of DGA domains, which are currently one of rising threats in the past months, where we can see multiple threat actors trying to use randomized domain names in order to hide from multiple toolings that are catching malicious websites. We have partnerships with universities and R&D researchers for toolings and some algorithms that they help us with. We have also the vendors where we have proprietary licenses for their feed that they give us. And also, as I mentioned, our own in-house research, which has multiple toolings and algorithms, and also the community itself, where many passionate threat intelligence experts from European Union and globe are sourcing us their data or any malicious IOC that they can find. And in the end, A/B tests and our own test says that we are the best on the market with low false positive rates. So about the overview of our threat intelligence from the KPI or global overview of the threats that we have. In past months, we have seen over 3.8 billion malicious domains that were blocked from our customers that we saved. We have over 27 million unique malicious domains currently in the database, and daily we are adding over 350,000 domains, malicious domains, to our database for the protection. And as we can see, the coverage of the threat intelligence we have, 56% of them are malwares. Then the second one is CNC, command and control, 12% phishing, blacklist, coin miners, and many others. And as I mentioned, the A/B test says that we have 110% higher blocking rate than the second best competitor, with the best ratio of false positives. And in the end, I want to tell you about the one case study that we had in the past, and this was about APT29, which is the Cozy Bear APT threat actor from Russia. which were targeting last year the CDU, political party in Germany, which is Christian Democratic Union, and they were using sophisticated malware called ROOTSO, which is let's say a malware that is installing in the background backdoor in order for the threat actors to give access to their network, to their devices, and in the end to their websites. And they were able to get their websites, create the phishing websites for CDU, which were trying to get them to use the link in order to attend a meeting which they would have, and they were trying to get them to their phishing websites in order to infect multiple and more people. And thanks to us and also the cooperations that we have, we were able to block such threat from our customers, and we have seen multiple accesses in our customers that were trying to access those phishing links and those threats of ROOTSO malware, and we were able to block them. Okay, so when can you use the DNS4EU? It will be launched the next month in June. In May, it's launched for the stakeholder group, but in June it will be publicly launched. And we have over 14 resolvers all over the European Union, as you can see. And that would be it. If you would be more interested in DNS4EU, use the link joindns.eu. Or if you would be interested in threat intelligence in order to cooperate, feel free to send me email or contact me on LinkedIn. Or if you would be also interested, if you are a telco and would be interested in trying our product, feel free to let us know, and we will be happy to give you the kickoff.
Thank you very much for the great presentations. We are now opening the Q&A session. I will go through the question you have posted already in the chat and addresses them together with our speakers. If you still have questions, feel free to continue posting them in the chat. I saw already some question to the first one of my colleagues answered already, and I'll go to the second one. How does DNS4EU compare to CRS Canadian Shield PDNS from the Canadian government? If William, you can help us.
Yeah, sure. As I mentioned at the beginning, the DNS4EU is mainly coming from European Union itself in order to combat.
Do we have some problems with the microphone?
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. So we are trying to create alternative version of the products that are coming from either America or not from European Union. And with the DNS4EU, we ensure that all the data are staying in European Union, that we do not share anything with anyone else. And we also ensure all the data are private and anonymized, which many of the other solutions such as Cloudflare and others do not have. We don't know where they are sharing the data we are giving them.
Oh, thank you. Where can I find more technical details about the implementation of DNS4EU? For example, how it availability of the service design, the location you mentioned, what sources are used for listing malicious domains, what is blocked by the DNS?
Okay, as I mentioned, the DNS4EU stakeholder group, you can join the stakeholder group, and we have meetings where we explain the current phase of the DNS4EU with more in-depth info. This was just from my side, the brief explanation.
Okay, thank you. Radu, what happens with the false positives where even if the number is low, can they be removed? How fast?
Yes, for that we have a fresh desk where customers and citizens can put their tickets, and we usually respond within 1 day or 24 hours to resolve any ticket, any false positive, or any problem that you can see.
Thank you. Ekaterina, I saw again my colleague answered to your question. If anyone else, okay, you mentioned the service for 100 million European citizens. What happens for the rest? How do you choose who gets to use this service?
I'm not really sure of what is the purpose of the question, or if I understand it correctly. But the goal is to give citizens of European Union safe browsing within the location of European Union, and we don't choose who gets to use the services, but there will be maybe the location restrictions. For example, somebody from far abroad, maybe from Australia, would have really bad connection to the maybe Amsterdam resolver. So we deployed strategically the resolvers all over the Europe, so the citizens of European Union would have the best latency for themselves. But we don't restrict, we don't check if your ID is from European Union or if you are actually a citizen.
Thank you so much. If there are not more many questions, okay. Will the resolvers have higher latency when resolving domains where the authoritative DNS is somewhere far away in terms of latency?
Not really sure about this one. The tech consulting colleagues might help you answer these questions. I'm not really sure about answer for this, but I'm sure that they have been testing the latency for each region, and the main reason they have chose the map that I saw you for the reason. Oh, sorry, I have been unmuted. I have been muted. So basically, the reason why I showed you the map was that my colleagues from Tech Consulting chose the resolvers are mainly because of the latency for authoritative resolvers and for the end customers as well. So they have the best latency, but I'm not the one who was deciding the resolver, so I cannot give you the exact answer for this.
Okay, thank you all for participating and for your excellent questions. We hope today's presentation provided you with valuable insights into DNSC activities and the latest trends in cybersecurity and threat intelligence. Special thanks to our speakers, Daniela Tapi and William Pelli, for sharing their expertise with us. We encourage you to stay connected with the DNSC and continue promoting best practices for online security. Have a great day ahead and see you to our future events. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you for participation.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.